Тренувальний кемп з останнього бою з Тайсоном Ф'юрі. Я багато про нього дізнався, багато тих речей.
Jiu-jitsu, judo, like sambo.
For your hips, your balance,
Mechanic.
But Usyk has gone through the division, done everything that he needed to do. So you can't give him anything other than plaudits. And by the way, he is exactly as Adam describes. He's a very elegant, sophisticated, balanced athlete that gives credit. I love the way he refers to the opportunities he got given by Anthony Joshua.
Inside Oleksandr Usyk's camp, intense training sessions are underway as he prepares for his rematch against Tyson Fury. Usyk is focusing on gaining weight and building strength, working with a dedicated team to fine-tune his strategy. The camp is focused on ensuring Usyk is physically and mentally ready for the challenge. Oleksandr Usyk has displayed unshakable confidence heading into his rematch with Tyson Fury. Reflecting on his performance in their first fight, Usyk has emphasized that his skill set, preparation, and adaptability will allow him to shine in the rematch. His self-assurance stems from the belief in his technical abilities and his readiness to adapt to Fury's unpredictable style. For Usyk, confidence is not just about belief in victory, but also about preparation and trust in the process that has brought him this far.
You landed a really strong left hand at the end of the first round and the start of the second round. How important was it to show him early on that you could hurt him?
Це була запланована акція, яку я напрацьовував на протязі 9 місяців. Треба було одразу обозначити батька в рингі.
Show him who's boss early.
Yeah.
There were times where he found his distance quite well in the middle rounds. He landed some body shots from range. Was there ever a moment in the fight that you were concerned or you were worried that he was managing to land these shots?
Нічого я не переймався, в мене все було, був процес. Переймань ніяких не було.
For Usyk, boxing is more than a profession. It is a calling and a mission. His passion for the sport is evident in his dedication and work ethic. Usyk views his career as a journey to greatness, aiming to leave a legacy among the sport's legends. His unwavering commitment to excellence drives him to continue pushing boundaries, setting a standard not just for himself, but also for future generations of boxers.
Just my idea, образ, як буде образ?
It was just a character.
Yeah, it's like a character, but it's not just character. It's like a mission. My mission, like a sportsman, boxer, like a man, is my weight.
What is your mission? Because you, in your briefcase, was a picture of you landing the left hand on Tyson Fury, and you made him sign this.
No case, no picture. My mission, it's a boxing, it's a win.
So we saw Tyson Fury yesterday. You know, you didn't speak a lot. Was that also the character? You did not speak.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You missed one thing: the barcode on the back of the head. He in the movie he has a code on the back of the head.
I'm his new hitman.
Derek Chisora insists Usyk will 100% beat Fury. Again, according to Chisora, Usyk's ability to move seamlessly around the ring and adapt to any opponent is his greatest strength. He points out that Usyk has already defeated top-tier fighters like Daniel Dubois and himself, proving his prowess against diverse styles.
Yeah, you know, we have to give a shout to Usyk. You know, he actually beat my backside. He beat AJ twice. He beat Daniel Dubois, and he beat Fury. Do you understand? He's beating up all the British boys. he gave us a whoop ass basically. Is he gonna do it again? I think he might do it again.
What's he like to face up to?
He's-
I mean, what are the problems that he gives you?
He moves along and he's very fit. He's the only guy when they were promoting the fight with AJ, the second one, he arrived in London and he went to Olympic swimming pool and he swam for 6 hours non-stop.
It's interesting. AJ was saying about that, like after round 9 or so, you're going into those penultimate rounds when you think, right now the fight's getting hard and it becomes more of a psychological battle than the physical one. He said that's when Usyk comes into his own, because that's when he turns it up a notch and you can't compete with him. Any heavyweight, he's sort of like he's got that extra gear in him, and that's what makes him different.
But a lot of people think that Derek, in that fight, made life remarkably difficult for Usyk.
Probably
and
give him
showed-
the hardest fight he's had.
That's my point.
Chisora admires how Usyk chucks and moves around, a testament to his mastery of angles and movement that leave opponents struggling to keep up.
He starts off slowly and going in, and it gets harder and harder and harder. By the time it's round 6, you think you're around 10, but you're only around 6. You know, so you have to be fit, and he keeps chucking. He chucks and moves around, and with southpaws as well. It's the leading hand already, so if you do any silly mistakes, you get punished.
It's the combinations with a heavyweight as well. Heavyweights don't throw combinations like that as well, innit? So I think that's what it is. But you said
Is there anyone else like him out there, Derek?
No. Even if you get sparring partners, they can't spar like him. So it's like you're just trading for a ghost.
Are you telling me that Usyk will do it again to Fury?
Yes. 100%.
Boxing Kingdom tweeted a recent picture of Usyk with the statement, "Oleksandr Usyk has released a final training camp picture. Usyk looks strong. How heavy do you think he is?" This tweet underscores the anticipation surrounding the rematch, with fans speculating about Usyk's physical conditioning and its impact on his performance. Usyk's physicality, combined with his technical skills, has become a focal point for boxing enthusiasts leading up to the fight. Usyk has completed his training camp in preparation for Tyson Fury, tailoring his strategy to lessons learned from their previous fight. His ability to analyze and adapt makes him a formidable opponent. By refining his techniques and strengthening his physical conditioning, Usyk has ensured he is ready for the unique challenges Fury presents. This meticulous preparation is a hallmark of Usyk's approach to every fight.
Тренувальний кемп з останнього бою з Тайсоном Ф'юрі. Я багато про нього дізнався. Багато тих речей, які я побачив в бою з ним, я не бачив їх по телевізору, з усіма поєдинками, які я дивився Тайсона Ф'юрі. Так що ми підготуємося ще краще і, дай Боже, з Божою перемогою покажемо свою форму ще раз. No way. Тому що ми, напевно, вже можемо грати на своїй стороні зі своїм м'ячем. Те, що ми готуємося на 21 грудня, мені дуже подобається. Гарна дата, гарний місяць. Якщо він не відбоксує 21 грудня, він втратить всі свої дивіденди, кошти, а ще він втратить своє чоловіче слово. В мене неймовірна мотивація. Мені часто задають це питання, що ви все зробили, що далі, що далі. Да нічого далі, все, ми просто працюємо кожного дня. Кожен день – це новий день. Мотивація, мене мотивує моя команда, моя родина, моя віра в Бога, моя країна, дружина моя, діти. От мене все те, що біля мене, те, що росте зі мною, те, що я люблю, це все мене мотивує.
Usyk has incorporated judo and wrestling into his training to improve his boxing abilities and skills. This cross-disciplinary training helps him develop balance, coordination, and leverage, which are critical in the clinch and close-range exchanges.
My boys too, yeah.
It's good. Our wrestling, jiu-jitsu, judo, like sambo.
For your hips, your balance,
like mechanic.
Yes.
You know, like
right, your hips, your
yes,
mechanics.
like
exactly.
this. If good like punch.
Turn it over, right.
Yes, like ass.
Exactly.
Because
Sitting
a
down,
lot of
right.
people have on the hands.
Right.
Big.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm playing judo, kickboxing.
You do them all.
Yeah, wrestling.
Usyk's footwork training remains one of the cornerstones of his preparation. His ability to glide across the ring, control distance, and create angles is what sets him apart from other heavyweights. By focusing on his movement, Usyk minimizes Fury's opportunities to exploit his size advantage. Usyk's respect for his opponents is a hallmark of his character. He consistently acknowledges the challenges of facing elite fighters, appreciating the dedication and skill required to compete at the highest level.
Been waiting a long time for a fight with Tyson Fury.
Yeah.
How good do you think Tyson Fury still is now?
I don't think about Tyson Fury.
Who do you think about?
Why? Listen, I think for my team, for my family, I never think about for my opponent. Yeah, I think my fight when I go to the brink. Now, why I think for Tyson? Listen, for me only respect this guy.
Okay.
It's like my opponent. I respect all my opponent because I know it's tough sport.
Yeah.
I know who do boxing. It's tough.
It's not easy.
It's not easy.
Yeah.
It's not easy, absolutely, because you every day training, you every day break your body stereotype. People, oh, it's easy. For example, men get a lot of good check. Yeah. Oh, okay. One fight, good check.
Chael Sonnen highlighted an intriguing aspect of the Tyson Fury versus Oleksandr Usyk matchup, the rarity and significance of two Olympic champions facing off in a combat sport. He noted that while Tyson Fury has achieved greatness in the professional ranks, defeating an Olympic gold medalist like Usyk is an accomplishment missing from his legacy.
I like it when boxers fight. So now that we've finally got that ridiculousness out of the way, and we can come down to Usyk and Fury, it's a very, very interesting thing. Who is the best boxer in the world? And how did these guys miss each other? So this comes back to Coach Albert, who I was speaking to that had so much time in the Olympic Games. I say to him, listen, Usyk was Olympic champion. Fury was in the Olympic Games. How did they not meet up? And he corrected me. He said, no. Joshua was in the Olympic Games at the same time as Fury. It's very hard to get two Olympic champions on the mat together. It's very hard to get two Olympic champions in the cage together. And I understand that Joshua was second. But you do understand how great Fury was. You do understand that they missed each other. And you do understand that there are some things that bother Tyson Fury. And of all the great things Tyson Fury's ever done, beating an Olympic champion is not one of them. And being an Olympic champion is not one of them. And you think that goes away when you get to the pros because it's a higher level. You're led to believe as the audience that it's a higher level when you get to the pros.
Sonnen touched on how Olympic success doesn't always translate into professional dominance, but carries a unique prestige that can challenge even elite pros. For Fury, overcoming Usyk would mark an important milestone, adding depth to his already remarkable career and silencing doubts about this gap in his resume.
And Albert made it real simple. He said if Fury goes out there and boxes, Fury's going to beat him. But if Fury goes out there and brawls or showboats or does anything other than score his points, slip. And boxing is real simple. I touch you and you don't touch me. That's boxing. And a two-time Olympian from a family of Olympians said that Fury's the better boxer, but he was surprised to see that he wasn't the better brawler. He was surprised to see that he wasn't the better fighter. But he thinks that Fury learned from that. He also told me he knows Fury a very long time, knows his old man.
Adam Smith has been blown away by Oleksandr Usyk's relentless handwork. Smith notes that Usyk's combination of speed, precision, and technique is unparalleled. He remarks on Usyk's undefeated record, highlighting that his talent has enabled him to dominate multiple weight divisions. For Smith, Usyk's relentless handwork is not just a physical skill, but a reflection of his mental sharpness and preparation in every fight.
But Usyk has gone through the division, done everything that he needed to do, so you can't give him anything other than plaudits. And by the way, he is exactly as Adam describes. He's a very elegant, sophisticated, balanced athlete that gives credit. I love the way he refers to the opportunities he got given by Anthony Joshua. I think that's such an elegant way to look back on the legacy that he's inherited for himself or gained for himself. I think it'll be a fascinating fight. No one knows whether Tyson Fury can dig deep. He's never been in this space before. He's never lost, but he's fighting against somebody that is just a brilliant athlete. just a brilliant boxer in all respects. And I think he's a lot more than 1% talent.
I agree. I think it's a huge talent, and he's a southpaw to boot as well. You don't win 350 amateur fights and then 21 professional fights, stay undefeated, climb up to heavyweight, having cleaned up the cruiserweight world if you haven't got talent. He's got huge talent. I think his point was, though, that, and it's his message to kids, because when he does call it a day on boxing, he wants to inspire the next generation. He wants to work with kids. And he has kids of his own, of course. He's very family-minded. And I think for him, it is all about, putting one foot in front of the other and keeping going. And that's what makes Oleksandr Usyk just special. And he's also a very, very intelligent man and a very nice guy.
Joe Rogan, a respected voice in combat sports, has praised Usyk's talent and adaptability. On his podcast, Rogan emphasized the difficulty of transitioning from cruiserweight to heavyweight, a feat Usyk has achieved with remarkable success.
He's fighting Usyk again.
Yeah. Oh, man.
That's a tough fight.
Yeah.
That Usyk guy is talented. He's so talented. He's so small for a heavyweight, too. He's nonstop movement and his footwork and everything. It's so different than anybody else. Joshua didn't know what to do with him. He's like, where is this guy going to be when I'm throwing punches? He was moving all over the place.
Yeah, it's
so different.
It's so different. I remember when I was watching the Joshua Usyk fight, it made me realize the importance of technique, because Joshua is a real physical specimen.
And has great technique, too.
Yeah. But he doesn't have that elite level of technique that Usyk had, and you could see the combinations, the way he was throwing punches. He just didn't have an answer to it because he's never been exposed to that level of technique.
He's a heavyweight, and the heavyweights were never really that good in terms of that kind of technique. It's like you need it at like middleweight and light heavyweight because everyone's super talented and technical. When you get up to the heavyweight division, it tends to be like a lower bar. And so when you have an elite athlete like Joshua who's like fast and knockout power, he can excel without having the kind of technique that a guy like Lomachenko and Usyk were trained by the same guy. They were both trained by Lomachenko's father. So they both have extreme technique. And then you have Bivol and Bitterbeef that just fought. Same thing. Both like super Soviet style boxing, and you go, whoa, like this is technique, like really, really high level technique.
Usyk's fans have rallied behind him, confident in his ability to repeat his success in the rematch. Their unwavering support reflects a belief in Usyk's skill, preparation, and mindset to overcome any challenge Fury might present.
What did I tell you all? All the hate I was getting from the Fury fanboys in the comments, mouthing off to me, threatening to attack me just for having a controversial boxing opinion, saying Usyk was going to win a fight. Oleksandr Usyk, what a fight, first of all. We got to see history there. We're truly blessed. Apart from all the negativity and the toxic part of the boxing fan base, Oleksandr Usyk is undisputed. He made the adjustments to the Fury uppercut, to the body and to the head. Body work from Usyk seemed to work in the early rounds that made Fury slow down late on. Honestly, the fight could have been stopped in round 9. Fury was going, but what a heart Fury showed. A great fight. All you lot that taught that to me, I tell you now, unreal. Just for picking Usyk to win a fight. Oleksandr Usyk is the best heavyweight in the world. Say it again. He beat Anthony Joshua. He beat Tyson Fury. And he has got to be up there in the pound for pound rankings. This is everything I hoped for and more. What a fight. What a night. And the toxic fans do what?
Vladimir Klitschko has praised Usyk's technical abilities, stating that his mastery of technique gives him an edge even in the heavyweight division. As a former heavyweight champion, Klitschko understands the importance of skill over size and has acknowledged Usyk's success in applying his craft at the highest level.
On the other hand, there is a huge advantage on technique of Oleksandr Usyk, and he showed that in the cruiserweight division, how great he was, and as well in the heavyweight. And he really showed that size for him doesn't matter if you have right technique for that size. So we're gonna see how that's gonna be implemented, and I look forward to our first unified heavyweight champion, Ukrainian heavyweight champion of the world on Saturday night.
Former super middleweight champion George Groves has declared Usyk the superior fighter in the rematch. Groves highlighted Usyk's precision and strategic movement, which often left opponents unable to mount an effective response. According to Groves, Usyk's ability to control the pace and direction of a fight makes him a daunting opponent for anyone in the division.
Where do you stand on that? What do you think? I know you was quite strong on that as well. I think that you went Usyk as well, didn't you?
Yeah, I picked Usyk to beat Fury. I remember when Usyk first moved up to heavyweight, I said he's a dark horse, don't write this guy off. You know, we've seen cruiserweights move up to heavyweight and dominate in previous years, and it did seem a bit unfathomable for a lot of people that he's never going to compete with the Anthony Joshuas, or people weren't even really talking about Tyson Fury, I don't think, quite at the time, or maybe he just sort of burst back on the scene beating Wilder. But yeah, I still think Usyk beats him. I think, you know, the argument is a good big un beats a good little un, but I think Usyk is an exceptional fighter. I think in terms of their boxing ability, like, Usyk is a lot better.
Deontay Wilder, known for his explosive power in the ring, has offered a balanced perspective on the Usyk-Fury rematch. Wilder recognizes both fighters' unique strengths, but has noted Usyk's technical prowess as a key factor that could influence the outcome.
Usyk, it seems he's smaller, but he seems quicker and faster. You know, he throws good combinations as well. I don't know as far as who wins. I always say, man, may the best man win. Well, hopefully those guys get in the ring healthy and they get out of the ring healthy and give the world a great fight. It's good to see unification in the heavyweight division. You know, it hasn't happened in a long time.
Usyk has directly challenged Tyson Fury, urging him to stop ducking and be a man. This fiery statement shows Usyk's readiness and determination to face Fury head-on. Usyk's confidence in calling out Fury reflects his belief in his preparation and ability to secure victory in the rematch.
Greedy belly. Rematch. Clothes come from your side, not mine. Stop whining and ducking. Be a man. Ink the contract or vacate the belt. I need undisputed. And not to play your stupid games.
Usyk's fans remain steadfast in their belief that he will triumph once again in the rematch. Their faith in Usyk's preparation, skill, and mindset reflects his status as a beloved figure in boxing.
What did I tell you all? All the hate I was getting from the Fury fanboys in the comments, mouthing off to me, threatening to attack me, just for having a controversial boxing opinion, saying Usyk was going to win a fight. Oleksandr Usyk, what a fight, first of all. We got to see history there. We're truly blessed. Apart from all the negativity and the toxic part of the boxing fan base, Oleksandr Usyk is undisputed. He made the adjustments to the Fury uppercut, to the body and to the head. Body work from Usyk seemed to work in the early rounds that made Fury slow down late on. Honestly, the fight could have been stopped in round 9. Fury was going, but what a heart Fury showed. A great fight. All you lot that taught that to me, I tell you now, unreal. Just for picking Usyk to win a fight. Oleksandr Usyk is the best heavyweight in the world. Say it again. He beat Anthony Joshua. He beat Tyson Fury. And he has got to be up there in the pound for pound rankings. This is everything I hoped for and more. What a fight. What a night. And the toxic fans do want.
As the December 21st rematch approaches, Usyk has made it clear that he is fully prepared to defend his titles. His confidence, preparation, and strategic mindset demonstrate that he is ready to face Fury in what could be one of the defining moments of his career. This fight represents a chance for Usyk to solidify his legacy as one of boxing's all-time greats.
Just finished a lovely little run in the bay with the lads. Working away, chipping away nicely. December 21st. Usyk, you're on notice. Come on!
That's it for today's video. Stay tuned until next time.